Hey guys, Cody here and welcome back to DestinyFollower. I want to talk to you guys off the cuff for a few minutes about something that's been on my mind. I've been here at the channel for almost a year, and it's been a great opportunity for me to cover a game that I very much enjoy. I also take a great deal of pride in the fact that I have not and will not ever sugarcoat my opinions when it comes to the game just because Destiny is the only game that we cover here on the channel. I've got a little bit over 1,000 hours in Destiny across both of my accounts, and while I know that that's not nearly as much time as some of you guys, I feel like that's more than enough time to realize that there are a ton of huge problems with Destiny that need to be addressed by Bungie moving forward into Destiny 2. Otherwise, it's going to cause problems for the sequel. Now, these are in no particular order because I feel like each one of these is a huge issue that needs to be addressed. I hope that this video can at least make a little bit of noise, and who knows, maybe we can get some of this stuff fixed before we get Destiny 2. The first thing I want to talk about is Trials of Osiris carries and DDoS attacks. Trials was a great addition to Destiny in year 1. It was probably the most fun I had ever had with a PvP activity in a game. And then year 2 rolled around, and Bungie made severe changes to how matchmaking worked, and essentially broke the activity for a lot of players. When you try to have a competitive PvP mode, and you prioritize wins and skill over connection, it's going to negatively impact that game mode. Many players stopped playing Trials in year 2 because of these issues. Now that it's year 3, Trials has become probably the biggest shit show I have ever seen in any game. If you make it past 4 or 5 wins, odds are that you're going to encounter extreme lag because matchmaking doesn't prioritize good connection, or you're going to get DDoSed by somebody, or face the biggest scumbags in the Destiny community, the paid carry service. These guys literally run websites that charge players upwards of $300 for 3 Lighthouse runs. I recently talked to an employee of one of these websites, and he told me that they carry hundreds of players a weekend, and that they've never been contacted by Bungie to stop their service, and that they intend to continue as long as they can. It used to be fun to play against players of increasing difficulty and really struggle to go flawless. But now it's just a bunch of DDoS attacks and paid carries, so most of my friends don't even bother going in and dealing with the broken frustration that is Trials of Osiris. The next issue that I want to talk about is how Destiny is incorporating free-to-play microtransactions into a fully paid game. Now, I'm not opposed to the idea of small microtransactions in games, but at this point, I've spent like $160 on Destiny and all of the expansions, and it really pisses me off that they roll out an event like the Festival of the Lost this year, and they expect me to pay more to get some of the better items that I want by not making them available through grinding in-game. Destiny should really add some sort of feature to reward players who grind with silver. I mean, it could be as simple as allowing players to turn 30 silver dust into 100 silver. That would at least allow us to, over time, earn enough silver to buy something from the Eververse store. I mean, at this point, I've bought the main game, I bought the Season Pass, I bought the Taken King, which was $40, I bought Rise of Iron, which was an additional $30, and now you bring Festival of the Cost in, where all I want to get is like maybe the Ghost or the new Sparrow. And I essentially have to buy packages just to get an opportunity to get those. Now, I know that you can earn 1 package per character, but those items that everyone wants have an incredibly low drop rate, so odds are you're not going to get one, and you're going to have to spend real-world money if you want the items. I mean, MFK Quicks, he spent $40 and didn't even get the Sparrow. So, you know, the drop rate of these things is incredibly low, and it just really stinks, and I understand that they're not game-changing items, but it would be really nice after all of the money that we've spent to at least have some way to earn these items in-game. And the final problem that I want to talk about is the poor story presentation. Destiny's lore is pretty deep and it's interesting, But your average player is mostly oblivious to the details of the story because the storytelling mechanics that Bungie chose to use are mediocre at best. You want to know the story of the Hive? Then log into Bungie.net and read some confusing grimoire cards and interpret it for yourself. I mean, I'm all for having an air of mystery around your story, but to be honest, Destiny just takes that overboard, and it's confusing and weird and just so not accessible for your average player. It's confusing to see how Bungie could go from the narrative-driven masterpiece that was Halo to a game like Destiny where the story feels so much like an afterthought. I know the original story for Destiny was scrapped, but if you think that's an excuse for launching a game without the story actually in the game, you're sadly mistaken. The storytelling has progressively gotten better with each and every DLC, but it's still nowhere near on par with what Bungie has done in the past, and it leaves a lot to be desired. Hopefully, they can give me a reason to care about my Guardian, and to care about the things that I'm doing in the game and the characters that I'm doing them for with better storytelling mechanics. So that about wraps up everything that I currently see wrong with Destiny. I'm sure there's some stuff that I've missed. You guys let me know in the comments down below any problems that you currently have with Destiny that you would like to see Bungie address moving forward into Destiny 2. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a great deal and I truly appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for the latest Destiny news, lore, and entertainment. As always, my name is CodySCM, and thank you for watching Destiny Follower.